Welcome back to another episode. Welcome back to Das and Diesel Overlanding. We are back in Botswana. We just finished our previous trip in Namibia, and we spent the first afternoon in Chobe. Loads of wildlife to see there. Unfortunately, no cats once again, but it was really fun. Great afternoon. Last night we camped at Chobe Safari Lodge. I would not really recommend it. It's a bit too close to your neighbor, and the campsites are not very even, the ground. But yeah, nice place. I think if you want to be in Kasane, it's not a bad place to be. Anyway, sun's going down. Time to crack a cold one and light the fire, and then we'll check in again in the next coming days. Cheers. So 2 days later, and we are on our way to Kubu. So the last time I checked in, we were still at Chobe. We have since left Kasane, took the drive down to Elephant Sands. Arrived at Elephant Sands, was quite overwhelmed with all the elephants in the beginning, and this is what it looked like. So Elephant Sands, I would say if you travel to Botswana for the first time, it's a good place to visit. Not just sure that I will be back there, it's just the first moment, it's very overwhelming, it's very cool, nice to see the elephants up close. And then as the day continues, you kind of feel like it's never ending, and in a way it feels like the elephant has become a bit tamed. So yeah, it's a bit of a strange feeling, but it is a must-see point. Campsites are a bit close to your neighbor. Luckily we had some cool neighbors, fellow South Africans, but yeah, quite a nice little place, nice bar, nice pool, definitely a must-see. Glad we ticked that box. Anyway, now we just deflated the tires and we are on the road towards Kubu Island. We've done about 15k since we left Nata. We've filled up at Nata, and now we are on a track called the Good Track, and so far it is actually very good. We hope it stays like this. We've had some rumors that the road is not good, but so far it is good, and this is what the road looks like. Okay, so let me rephrase. The roads are, and we are managing easily. We are still in 2x4. The cars coming past us were in 4x4 high, but yeah, we are managing in 2x4. Here you can see the conditions of the road. This is one section where we stopped quickly to make some lunch, and then discovered that the DC charger is not working. So somewhere along the line, the DC bombed out, and I am forced to use my flexible Snowmaster panel, and I've now secured it on top of the vehicle so that it is basically a fixed panel to the rooftop tent. And you see, even though it's in shade, it's giving us 2 amps, so it's doing something, and hopefully it will give us some charge. The battery is at 70% already, so hopefully it will work for the next 2 days. But yeah, I'm gonna have to get that fixed in Botswana ASAP. Anyway, we just break for lunch, and then we continue our way to Kubu Island. So we just arrived at Kubu Island. Beautiful place. Not sure what I was expecting, but it's different than what I was expecting. Beautiful though, loads of baobabs everywhere. 18 campsites, couple of long drops, that's it. Fireplaces, looks like people are making fire just wherever they want. We are here now, it's our second last night. Tomorrow we head on to Rhino Sanctuary, and that will be the end of our Botswana trip, and we will say our goodbyes from there on. So yeah, anyway, let's see what the night holds. Not expecting wildlife in the area, but we are expecting a good night. So yeah, we'll see how it goes, and then share our journey tomorrow onwards as we go to Rhino Sanctuary. Good morning. So it was a absolutely stunning night last night. Yeah, before the moon came out, it was nice and dark. You could see some stars, and then the next moment the moon came out, and it was like daylight. It was really special. Yesterday when we arrived here, I was not sure how I would feel this morning, because it was a bit of a strange, like an anticlimax type of campsite when we arrived here, especially with all the better or the nicer campsites taken. So there's a small tip for you: if you want one of the campsites that's higher up, then you need to be earlier. Anyway, good night. Enjoyed the peace and quiet. It's really quiet here. The only noise you can hear are the jackals that's moving around, and that's also the only predators here. So yeah, this morning we did a bit of a roundup around camp. I managed to fix the DC-DC issue we had yesterday. We have now packed up camp. We took a lap around the island, had some breakfast under this amazing big baobab, probably the biggest one on the island, I think. They say the amount of people you can connect around the baobab, you can times that by 100, and that's how old it is. In my opinion, this tree is more than 2,000 years old. Yeah, so we are set to go on the way to Rhino Sanctuary, heading this way through the pan, and then we'll check in along the road if we come across any beautiful landscapes or checkpoints or whatever. So the next time I check in, I'll probably be at the Rhino Sanctuary. So yeah, let's see what's out there. So we are at Khama Rhino Sanctuary. We arrived a couple of hours ago. Found our campsite, number 11. The campsites are absolutely huge. All of them look like this. It's like the big overlanding sites at most campsites, so quite a lot of space. And then you've got two options for the braai. One on the floor and then one elevated with your dustbin, and then there's a water tap. No power, but yeah, it's okay. Luckily for us, we did manage to get the DC up and running again. We left Kubu The road was a lot easier on the south side than it was in the north. And then a couple of maybe 100 k's on tar road, and now we are at Khama Rhino. Went for a little game drive. Personally, I was a little bit disappointed with the amount of rhinos, as it is a rhino sanctuary. We saw 3 for about a 2-hour drive, and then quite a lot of impalas. Huge kudus, very good. Very nice to see kudus. I love this, probably one of my favorite animals. Big kudus, all lone bulls. But yeah, and now we are ready to pop the tent, light the fire, crack a cold one, and enjoy our last night in Botswana. Yeah, and if you would like to see more, don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you on the next adventure. Cheers.